School threats, bullying, and social media have all been in the spotlight recently. Just last week, 2 students were arrested in the Valley, one for having a weapon on campus, another for making threats to another school. 12 News journalist Colleen Sikora is in studio with us this evening, looking into what can be done to prevent these situations. Colleen?
Yeah, Tran, we heard from a mom and a teacher this week who wants to see changes in her district. So we took her concerns and the recent situations to a prevention expert and a state superintendent. It was on social media, a student making specific threats to Mountain Sky Junior High School in North Central Phoenix, alluding to being bullied.
For those students in those situations, what were the risks they were facing?
Geronda Montano is a prevention expert in the Valley, saying in situations like these, questions now have to be answered.
Working with the child, dealing with the child, and finding out what's happening, because we're still talking about a child.
That student, who is not enrolled in Washington Elementary School District and doesn't appear to have previously been a student in that district, is now facing charges for the threats. Emails from the school to parents saying students helped share the information with the district and police. Across the Valley in Scottsdale, an 11-year-old from Mountainside Middle School is now facing charges for having a weapon on campus. Juliet Serrato, a teacher and parent at that school, wrote a letter to the district saying things need to change, but she recognizes how political it is.
I beg of you to consider this thing, because next time we may not be so lucky.
Recommending what she saw work in Colorado, anonymous tip reporting and social emotional learning, but not everyone agrees with that. We took these situations to State Superintendent Tom Horn, who wants the legislature to make traditional discipline a priority.
But that has disappeared with the ideas of social emotional learning and things like that. We have to bring back traditional discipline, suspensions and expulsions.
Do you think that that would have prevented these situations?
I think if you have a system where everybody knows that discipline is serious, then they tend to behave more.
Montano still says kids need connection and communication, and it starts at home.
We can't just sit behind and just expect that our kids are going to maybe grow up and think the same way that we did.
Colleen Sikora, 12 News.